We're nothing but
hi. Hello, my name's 808BANON, and I asked you guys to ask me questions and stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's start off with this guy. How are you? I'm good. Used socks for sale when? Alright, blocked. Astronaut.
I'm the fucking...
Yep. How old are you? How old am I? I am 17 years old. I turned 17. It was like 2 weeks ago now. It was on August 29th, and I am 1 year away from being an adult. Fucking help me. How are we able to win with the something that will be in the what is it? Did I just have a goddamn stroke? The answer is no. Any future projects? Yes, I actually have a song coming out called Troubles. And also, I'm going to be judging a lot of events, and I'm going to just have a lot more content soon, so you guys can look forward to that, you impatient pricks. How can I become a member to your channel to see all your cool tutorials and your worlds rounds? Wink, wink, hashtag ad. I'm pretty sure underneath this video, there's like a fucking join button, and I can promise inconsistent uploads. I can promise tutorials for my tracks, some tutorials for things like my drum kit. That's another thing that people didn't know about, apparently. And you can also see my rounds early. For example, you can see all of my world's rounds right now. Give me money. Favorite loop effect. That's actually tough. Hold on, I gotta think about that one. Honestly, I'm stuck between ring mod and harmony manual. Dude, people don't realize how much you can do with those effects. Add ring mod onto any cool effect chain you have, and it's probably gonna sound better. Do you use any DAWs? Which ones and why? I have used FL Studio for about 3 years now, I believe. I've been producing on it way before I became a looper, and honestly, I came to looping because it was a simpler version of a DAW. But now that I know what I'm doing with looping, I can make actual music, and I've been doing that a lot more, and I can promise you some projects that are coming up from other songs too as well. Produce stuff, I mean. How do you come up with new sound ideas? Do you just try all the effect combinations, or do you have a plan in mind? I'm gonna be honest with you, it's about 50-50. A lot of the times, you're just like, damn it, I need to make something, and then you mash 4 effects, mwah, and then you have this cool sound. Other times you've like heard another song, or you just have an idea on how you could make a cool sound that's from an actual song or like an actual genre, like a produced version, and then you're like, okay, I'll do that when I get home. So honestly, it's kind of both. What you think your signature effect combo is. I got this. Definitely this bad boy. Do you think you will stick with looping for a while? That is a good question. I don't know. The golden plan is right now, go to Gibbaba, try to win Gibbaba, and then regardless of whatever happens at Gibbaba, try to use the clout, the following I get from looping to kind of boost my producing career. Because eventually, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever really leave looping, but I'm definitely going to put more of my focus into actual music once I get the fan base to do so, and kind of the freedom to do so as well. Who are your biggest loop inspirations? Okay. So, loop inspirations, I'm going to go with Mr. Asuo, MH. If you're talking about all inspirations, like throughout my whole career, then I'd have Colin Effects and Ben Beat, because they helped me a lot when I started. Who else am I thinking of? And Watt. Bro, I need you fuckers to listen to me. This dude, like, he's an amazing looper. He's the best ever. Will you release all of your Beatbox Battle World Championship rounds? Maybe I will. I'm a beat maker since 3 years and a beatboxer since 5 years, and got myself a Loop MK2 a couple months back. The thing I struggle with is how to create a track. Like, do you just have a paper laying next to you and you write down every little effect tweak you do to be able to replicate it? Do you know how to like write a track? Do you know how to save a track? Is that what this is? I mean, no, we save it every time that we make something new, I guess. How do you balance school and looping? Must be incredibly busy for you. Yeah, this guy gets it. And is looping something that you would want to do full-time if possible? I would love for looping to be a stable source of income. And I would like it to help me financially, but I don't think I'll ever be able to stay here long enough for it to be like a full-time job I can actually commit to. Well, this guy's got a list. First and foremost, are you okay? I hope you're all well. I'm okay, yeah. Any advice you would like to give to first-time loopers who are just buying their RC505? Yes, I can give you a few. So, I may get shit on for this, and I say it all the time, so people maybe get annoyed, but starting off as a looper, when it comes to making tracks, starting off with covers is great. You don't have to worry about, like, actually making the music first. You can learn the effects on the loop, and you can figure out how to just structure sounds and how, just in general, how things are created, and it helps you a lot. But then, of course, move into actual tracks that you can, you know, call your own. And if it is a cover, admit that it's a cover. I learned that the hard way. Oh, this guy's on a list as well. When creating tracks, what component do you start with? Also, do you fiddle around in DAWs and then try to recreate it on the loop, or do you search for inspiration with what's available on the loop? Yes, I do that all the time. I can show you many projects I have on FL Studio of me just like producing my loop tracks before I ever made them on the loop as an idea. And I'm doing that right now. In terms of a component I start with, it really depends. I can start off with the drums, a cool melody, just cool chords, a cool bass sound. Like I don't know. It just depends what I really make. I don't tend to see myself doing one over the other more often. Maybe drums, but like I don't ever strictly start with one type of thing. How do you search for effect combinations and such? Seeing the step sequence on the BPF on Sprite is insane. Honestly, I think I just messed with everything. I mean, what better way to do something that nobody else has done before than to, well, look where nobody else has looked, like the bandpass filter sequence. I mean, people have done that before, but like, it's not a common thing. A big part of looping and when something is impressive is how different it is from what the crowd has already heard. You really do have to think outside the box sometimes when it comes to looping, and it's not just the effect combos, it's going to be the way you record them, what you do with them. Assuming you're on college or some form of higher education, what's your plan for the future? Do you intend to pursue music as a career, or do you make it as a side gig? I am not going to college because fuck that shit. I would rather not be in debt. I do intend to make music as a career. I'm going to try and be smart about it and not be like every other failed musician, but I actually do believe I can make money off of this and actually live off of it if I try hard enough, which is actually why I'm not posting as much. Is another thing is that I'm adulting soon. So it's kind of hard to loop and to also produce music at the same time. Is that all? Did I go through all these? Wait, I forgot one. World Champ question 5472, but who did you not want to battle in champs besides Biscuit, Watt, and Yasweed? So I did want to battle Sidjo or Mace. Those are my boys. I mean, Mace is my boy. Sidjo is terrifying. But I wanted to seek vengeance. I wanted to prove I could have beat him. And then he lost to this guy. In terms of who I didn't want to battle, probably Matei. I don't know if he remembers, but like the whole time before we actually competed, he was telling me, bro, I made a round just for you. And I was like, bro, just scared me. I was like, what did this dude prepare for me? And then he never got the shout because he lost to a shaved testicle. How do I end the video? Bye.
Wait, take it slow. Maybe this love is all we know. I'm so exhausted. Oh honey, the trouble's onto your friend.